Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. It's IT Shiesty here, and in today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful tools in your Linux or Mac OS terminal, the .bashrc file. We're going to show you how to customize your terminal, create aliases, and make your command line experience faster and more efficient. Whether you're a developer, a sysadmin, or just love tweaking your system, this tutorial will give you a serious productivity boost. Let's get started. First things first, what exactly is the .bashrc file? Well, it is a configuration file for Bash, the born again shell, and the most common shell used in Linux and Mac OS. This file is loaded every time you open a new terminal session, and it is where you can add custom settings, functions, and most importantly for today, aliases that simplify your life. It usually lies in your home directory specified by the tilde. So if we do ls-la, -a, we can see that our .bashrc file is here. And if we see what kind of file it is, with the file command, it is an ASCII text file. Let me show you how to access this file. You can open it with your favorite text editor. For this demo, I'll be using Nano. But if you're a nerd that likes to complicate the most simplest tasks, you can use Vim. So this is the .bashrc file that gets loaded every time you open a terminal. Let's start by creating your first alias. An alias is a shortcut for a longer command. Imagine that you're constantly typing clear when all you want to do is clear the screen. So let's create an alias that is much shorter. So usually, if you wanted to clear your screen, you'd have to input this command, which is clear, and it clears the screen. One more example, and the screen is clear. So now what we're going to do in our .bashrc file is we're going to create the alias as explained before. So I'm just going to put in a comment here and say this is for so I'm going to put my alias here, so alias c equals clear. Now I'm going to press Ctrl X to save this, and I'm going to press yes. Now if we press C here, the command is not found because we need to source our .bashrc file with this command. And now when we press C, it is cleared. So once you edit your .bashrc file and then save it, you're going to need to source it. So we just made our first alias, which is C to clear. Now if we go to this terminal, we're also going to have to update the source by using source.bashrc command. And now C, and now it's cleared. Now let's set up a bit of a longer alias in our .bashrc. So I'm just going to use Nano again to edit the .bashrc. Now we're going to go back into our aliases column. And now we're going to set another alias, so alias. Now, let's say we wanted to call this one a test. So what this tester alias is going to do, it's going to change directory into our test. And then this directory here. So we're going to change directory from the home into these two directories with a simple alias, which is just going to be called test. Okay, well actually we're going to call it change t. Now we're going to specify the equal sign to show what command we want the alias to run when we input it. So now you're going to want to use parentheses or the double quotes to then, because this is going to be a longer string of a command, which is going to have a space in it. Now with this command here, it didn't have a space, so we didn't really need any parentheses. But with this command, we're going to need double quotes because we're going to have a space from the CD and then into the path of the directory that we want to change directory into. So tst, and yep. Now we're going to close it off with the parentheses or double quotes. Now we're going to save it. And now we have to source it again. And now we're going to source it here as well. So now we're going to test out our alias with a change t command, and as we see, we just got changed into this directory. And I'll give you another example of an alias that we created before of C, and that cleared the terminal. So now we're going to go back to the home by changing directory to the tilde, and now we press chain T, and now we're in that directory because we just run this alias. Now let's clear it again. So obviously you can create more advanced aliases. One example that you could use would be this one that I use quite a lot. So you can use the alias, and then let's say up D, and then equals. You can use it as sudo apt update. And now what that's going to do is that's going to run the sudo apt update command while only using upd. And you will have to input your administrator password as it is a super user. So that will come up, and that's a wrap. We've covered the basics of creating aliases to make your workflow smoother and faster. These small tweaks can save you a ton of time over the long run. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or cool aliases that you'd like to share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.